In this short video, ipapakita ko sa iyo kung ano nga ba ang Metro Equity Fund Review. Manatili lamang hanggang sa dulo ng video na ito dahil meron akong ipamimigay sa iyo na makakatulong para sa pag-aaral mo tungkol sa mutual fund. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Ano nga ba ang Metro Equity Fund? Metro Equity Fund. Investment objectives. The fund is a peso-denominated equity unit investment trust fund that aims to achieve for its participants maximum growth from a portfolio of diversified, blue-chip, and fundamentally sound equities listed at the Philippine Stock Exchange or PSE. The fund may invest up to a maximum 100% or a minimum of 40% of its market value in equities. The fund's benchmark is the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Metro Equity Fund Top 10 Holdings. Number 1, SM, 12.40%. Number 2, Ali, 9.35%. Number 3, SMPH, 8.82%. Number 4, BDO, 6.66%. Number 5, AC, 6.58%. Number 6, JGS, 4.40%. Number 7, PPI, 4.32%. Number 8, MBT, 3.86%. Number 9, URC, 3.50%. And number 10, AEV, 3.23%. Portfolio composition, 98.07% allocated in equities, 2.90% in time deposit, 0.01% in cash, and negative 0.98% other receivable net liabilities. Includes accrued income from investment, receivables from brokers, counterparties, and unpaid expenses. So for the sector holdings, 34.10% in holding firms, 21.29% in properties, 19.42% in financials, 12.29% industrial, 12.10% services, and 0.80% in mining and oil. Fund performance and statistic as of April 30, 2019. This is purely for reference purposes and it's not guaranteed of future result. For the blue line is the fund and for the benchmark is for the yellow line. So makikita natin dito which is mas magandang performance ng fund kaysa sa kanyang benchmark. So started at 2007 in 1 peso and for April 30, 2019, almost 3 pesos na siya. Cumulative performance for the first month is 0.31% for the fund and for the benchmark is 4.40%. In 5 years, 12.53% and for the fund and for the benchmark, 18.55%. Since inception or since started of the fund, 165%. For the fund and for the benchmark, 149.29%. Fund fact, classification, equity, launch date, March 1, 2007, trust fee, 2% based on DABs, minimum investment, 25,000, additional investment, 25,000, minimum holding period, 30 calendar days from the date of participation. Net asset value per unit, 2 pesos and 65 centavos. Total fund in pesos, 6.4 billion. Dealing day, 12 noon, any banking day redemption settlement 3 banking days after the date of redemption, and early redemption charges 50% of income on redeemed amount. Metro Aspire Equity Feeder Fund. Investment objective. The investor fund is a peso-denominated equity unit investment trust fund structured as a feeder fund and aims to achieve for its participants market returns primarily by investing in Metro PSEI Tracker Fund. The fund's benchmark is the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. Metro Aspire Equity Feeder Fund. Top 10 holdings. Number 1, SM 12.92%. Number 2, SMPH 9.83%. Number 3, Ali 9.62%. Number 4, BDO 6.77%. Number 5, AC 6.73%. Number 6, JGS 4.98%. Number 7, BPI 4.71%. Number 8, URC 3.79%. Number 9, JFC 3.76%. And number 10, MBT 3.72%. Portfolio composition 97.89% Metro PSEI Tracker Fund, 2.47% invested in time deposit, and 0.49% cash, and negative 0.86% other receivable net of liabilities. So includes accrued income from investment, receivables from brokers, counterparties, and unpaid expenses. So sector holdings of the target fund, 36.89% is in holdings, 22.32% in properties, 17.30% in financials, 11.91% in industrial, 10.90% services, and 0.68% in mining and oil. Fund performance and statistic as of April 30, 2019. So purely for reference purposes and is not a guarantee of future result. NABs as of graph, for the blue line is the fund and for the benchmark is in yellow line. So starting as of August 2015, started as 1 peso. So makikita natin na nag-up and down, and then as of April 30, 2009, almost 1.1% na, 1.1 pesos. Cumulative performance. So for the fund, 0.61%, and for the benchmark is 0.40%. So for since inceptive or since the starting of the fund is 13.49% for the fund, and for the benchmark 13.25%. So for the fund fact, classification, equity feeder is equity fund. Launch date August 25, 2015. Trust fee per annum, none. Minimum investment is 5,000. Additional investment, 1,000. Minimum holding, none. So net asset value per unit, 1.13. So total fund is 299.04. And for the dealing day, 12 noon, any bank day, and redemption settlement, 3 banking days after the date of redemption. Early redemption charge, none. Metro High Dividend Yield Fund. Investment objectives. The fund is a peso-denominated equity unit investment trust fund that aims to achieve for its participants income and capital appreciation through regular and or special cash dividend and price appreciation of the stock. The fund may also be invested short-term fixed income securities for the prudential liquidity requirements or are as interim of temporary investment. The fund's benchmark is the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. So what are the Metro High Dividend Yield Fund Top 10 holdings? Number 1, time deposit 12.94%. Number 2, Ali 12.12%. Number 3, SM 10.53%. Number 4, SMPH 8.17%. Number 5, TEL 5.19%. Number 6, BDO 4.66%. Number 7, BPI 4.29%. Number 8, AEV 3.87%. Number 9, JGS 3.85%. And number 10, AC 3.84%. Portfolio composition, 89.94% allocated in equities, 12.94% in time deposit, and 0.07% in cash, negative 2.94% other receivable net of liabilities, includes accrued income from investment, receivable from brokers, counterparties, and unpaid expenses. For the sector holdings, 30.20% in holding firm, 26.40% in financials, 21.49% in properties, 12.13% in services, 9.36% in industrial, and 0.41% in mining and oil. Fund performance in statistic as of April 30, 2019. This is purely for reference purposes and is not guaranteed for future result. So for the blue line is the fund and for the benchmark is the yellow line. So as of 2014, started at 1 peso and almost higher than 1 pesos is the as of April 30, 2019. So mas maganda, mas mataas ang benchmark kaysa sa fund. Cumulative performance, first month, 0.61% for the fund and for the benchmark, 0.40%. So since inception, so since the started of the fund, 2.49% for the fund and 9.85% for the benchmark. So fund type classification is equity. Launch date October 10, 2014. Trust fee 2% based on the NABs. Minimum investment is 25,000. Additional investment is 25,000. Minimum holding period 7 calendar days from the date of participation. So net asset value per unit 1 peso. And total fund is 0.83 million. Dealing day 12 noon. Any banking day, and for the redemption settlement, 3 banking days after the date of redemption. Early redemption charge is 50% based on the redeemed amount. Metro Philippine Equity Index Tracker Fund. Investment objectives. The fund is a peso-denominated equity unit in investment trust fund that aims to achieve for its participants market returns closely approximating the returns of the Philippine Stock Exchange Index or PSEI by investing in the same issues comprising the PSE and its approximately the same weights. The fund may also be invested in short-term fixed income securities for prudential liquidity requirements or are interim or temporary investment. The fund's benchmark is the Philippine Stock Exchange Index. What are the Metro Philippine Equity Index Tracker Fund top 10 holdings? Number 1, SM 12.92%. Number 2, SMPH 9.83%. Number 3, Ali, 9.62%. Number 4, BDO, 6.77%. Number 5, AC, 6.73%. Number 6, JGS, 4.98%. Number 7, BPI, 4.71%. Number 8, URC, 3.79%. Number 9, JFC, 3.76%. And number 10, MBT, 3.72%. So portfolio composition, 99.88% allocated in equities, 0.03% in time deposit, and 0.01% in cash, and 0.08% in other receivable or net of liabilities. Includes accrued income from investment, receivables from brokers, counterparties, and unpaid expenses. So for the sector holdings, 36% is in holding firms, 22.32% in properties, 17.30% in financials, 11.91% in industrial, 10.90% in services, and 0.68% in mining and oil. So fund performance and statistic as of April 30, 2019. This is purely for reference purposes and is not guaranteed of future result. Net asset value per unit graph as of 2014 started at 1 peso, and April 30, 2019 almost 1.2 pesos. So for the blue line is the fund and yellow line is for the benchmark. So makikita natin mas maganda ang performance ng fund kaysa sa PSEI. So cumulative performance for the first month is 0.64%, and for the benchmark, which is the PSEI, is 0.40%. So since inception or started of the fund, 12.40% for the fund, and for the benchmark, which is the PSEI, is 9.85%. So makikita natin na mas magandang performance ni fund kaysa sa PSEI. Fund facts, classification is equity. Launch date is October 10, 2014. Trust fee, 1%. Minimum investment, 25%. Additional investment is 25,000. Minimum holding period, 7 calendar days from the date of participants. 1 peso and 12 centavos net asset value per unit. And total fund, 6 billion.37 million. Dealing day, 12 noon, any banking day. Redemption settlement, 3 banking days after the date of redemption. And early redemption charge is 50% based on redeem amount. So to learn more about Metro Philippine Equity Index Tracker Fund, visit their website at www.metrobank.com.ph/trust_product.asp. So thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment.